Well, good morning. Well, today, I about didn't get this job done today. Today I was working on nest boxes. So, let's talk about it. Well, all right. I've got to put a nest box in one of the bunny's cages here in about 2 days. Now, see, the rabbits, 28 to 31 days. You don't want to put it in there too soon, but on like day 26. That gives her plenty of time to check it out and build her nest in it and get it ready for her babies. Now, I'm going to show you what I did for nest boxes. The 100 ways you could do it, you can buy them. But I just took some scrap wood, and this is just nothing but, well, they're the ends off shelves. The were shelves we took down at the ceramic shop, and I had reused a bunch of the lumber, and this is just some of the leftovers. And I just gave it, you want to give it the sides and maybe back enough height that they feel like they're kind of almost getting in there and hiding. And the front, now this has got about 3 inches, I believe, on it, and that's about right. You want your entranceway to have enough of a lip on it that if that rabbit goes to jump out of the box, she's done feeding her babies, but those babies attach pretty closely. And sometimes you have to have an edge on that box to bump them off back into the nest, or they end up on the floor, on the wire, on the cage, and they get cold, and Mama can't pick them back up because all she's got is the sharp teeth. So, sometimes that's the end of them if they fall out of the nest box. And I like to use a wire bottom. There's a little bit of moisture involved in having the kits, and then they raise them in the nest box for the first couple of weeks until their eyes are open and they start moving around more. So I like to use wire, and then how I fix it up is put a piece of cardboard in the bottom. That way, when they're done, this batch of bunnies, you can shake the whole thing out. Get rid of the cardboard, throw it away, and you're back to a clean nest box. All right. Then I'm going to pack it with straw. And there we go. Here in a couple of days, I can shove this right into her nest, into her cage. She's ready to have babies then. So now, don't expect I'll have a big litter this time. It's when a rabbit, they can breed several different times when you breed them. Usually, but when it's a rabbit's first litter, I try to just let it happen once. And that way they don't have such a huge batch that it's overwhelming for them for the first time when they're not experienced. Then after that, if Bob can get 2 or 3 fall-offs, then I let him, and then they usually have, 8, 9, 10 kits at a time. But usually with just one breeding, just one fall-off, they usually have somewhere around 5, and that's not too much for Mama to take care of. All right, well, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it back over top of her cage, so she'll get used to look at the smell of it and know it's, and then like I say, in a couple days I'm going to poke it in there. Now, one thing you can notice to know if your rabbit's pregnant, there's 2 things I watch. In the first place, they develop this dewlap. Okay, these are young bunnies and they've never been bred, but all of a sudden that one's got a dewlap. She's got a double chin. That's what they pull the hair out of when they line their nest. And the other way I can tell is their appetite increases. This rabbit's gone from, I usually give them 1 cup of feed a day you know, just maintenance diet, 1 cup of feed. I'm putting 1.5 cups to 2 cups in her feeder a day, and she's cleaning it up every day. So she's got babies coming. So that's a couple of ways you can tell if you don't want to try to feel them, you know. And you can lift the bunny up and feel in her abdomen, and it'll feel like she's got marbles in there or something if she's got babies. But I've never had to do that. I just, you know, have always, you know, I can just tell. You know, if the rabbit makes a good fall off, they're pregnant. You can tell. And it isn't 3 or 4 days, all of a sudden their appetite increases, and then, like I say, when it's getting closer to time, that double chin develops, and they're ready to have babies. Well, all right. I hope this helped somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I want you all to have a quality day.